When I was asked to come work for the nonprofit DNA lab, I was so excited. I'm just very grateful for this opportunity. I started out working for the prosecutor's office as a paralegal, and then I had this drive. I love forensics and everything. I went from the prosecutor's office and moved to the police department doing crime scene for almost 9 years. I developed a passion for DNA, so I started working at a DNA lab, and then eventually started here. DNA comes from anywhere. Things like envelopes, hair, saliva, carpet, clothing. Typical day for me is going to be receiving the evidence, getting it logged into our systems, and sitting down and just how we're going to tackle it, what direction we're going to go. From there, it's about getting out the evidence and actually viewing it and performing tests, getting it ready to go through and be extracted for DNA. In order to keep the chain of evidence, chain of custody on all the items that we received, every door is secured with a special lock that only me and the people in the lab have access to, that keeps it from not being contaminated and make sure we only have the people in the lab that we actually need. When we receive an item, we do want kind of background on the item that we're receiving, and then that's where the decision comes into play. What are we looking for and what can we test for? Like if there's shorts of a little girl and it's possibly a sexual assault, we're going to look for seminal fluid like stains and so forth. We're going to swab where the person wearing the shorts, where DNA would be deposited the most. We'd go ahead and swab those areas and take it forward to see who else has DNA on the shorts besides the child. The MVAC is an amazing machine. It's been wonderful being a part of MVAC and how far they've come. It is how I explain to people the MVAC to make sense the most. It's almost like a vacuum cleaning system. It deposits a special buffer that goes in, kind of breaks up the DNA, and then is extracted through a vacuum material. Then it's deposited onto a filter, which is collected, and that's the sample that we will end up taking through the lab. After seeing things that couldn't be done or tests that couldn't be performed because of budgets and everything else, it's upsetting. And now this is like a new chapter somewhere that we've never traveled before, and we're going to be able to help so many agencies, and I am grateful to be part of it.